And we are back from intermission. Man, whoever used that bathroom before I got there was an animal.
Well, luckily for me, I've got my own private bathroom.
Well, goody for you. Well, coming up next, folks, history is about to be made as we are going to see the Women's Tag Team Championship, the newly minted Women's Tag Team Championship, being put on the line here, as we will see Kitana and Mileena take on the Super Smash Sisters. History will be made for one of these two teams.
And we had that exhibition tournament leading into this, and these were the two teams with the best records.
Yep, they had the most wins. Now we're going to find out who the first Women's Tag Team Champions will be.
The following tag team contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the TWA Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 254 pounds, Kitana and Mileena.
I believe there was some truth to that promo Mileena delivered last Battlefront. I think that her and Kitana, their dominance over the women's division over the past few years, did indeed put the thought into my yes men's heads to mint this title.
Well, I will not underestimate Kitana and Mileena's experience in that ring for 1 second. But do not underestimate the spirit of the Super Smash Sisters.
And their opponents, at a total combined weight of 292 pounds, the Super Smash Sisters!
Both of them coming out to the ring in spandex. But this ain't no exercise video. This is the big time. And I gotta say, Mark, they make a great team. Take a look at the jam-packed crowd here in Jacksonville, Florida. They're about to witness history right here.
It's nice to see that they're all still here.
Both of those teams know what it's all about. And here's the bell. We're going to be starting things off with Kitana and Samus. Samus, quite the accomplished wrestler herself, winning the TWA Women's Championship twice. Kitana, she may never have tasted women's gold, but if she were to win this match alongside Mileena, she could really etch her name in Television Wrestling Association history by being the first ever Women's Tag Team Champion. And Samus tags in Daisy. And let's not underestimate the role that Daisy has been on. Ever since TWA went back on the air, Daisy has been incredible in the ring. She owns a victory over Sonya Blade. She took Katniss Everdeen to the limit before eventually going down, and now she hopes to etch her name here.
And she, like Kitana, has never won a women's championship.
Now, Daisy may not have the experience of a Kitana, but she has a never-say-die attitude that resonates with a crowd. Kitana with a unique little moonsault there. Kitana just being very methodical. Daisy comes in through with a bulldog. And now she tags Samus back in. Quick tags courtesy of the Super Smash Sisters. So far, I'd say the Smash Sisters are winning on teamwork, but points don't win you the match here. It's got to be pinfall or submission. Underhook suplex by Kitana. And now she makes the tag to Mileena. Mileena, former women's champion in her own right. Oh, Samus just caught Mileena off guard right there. Samus doing a very good job cutting the ring in half. One. But she was only able to get a 1 count on Mileena. This match is still quite a long ways from ending. Now Mileena wants to cut the ring in half. Mileena forces Samus to eat the turnbuckle. Now Kitana's tagged in. Unique double teaming courtesy of Kitana and Mileena. Now Samus, without a doubt, has a size advantage, standing at 6'3". So she is indeed the tallest person, the tallest woman to wrestle in the TWA Women's Division. And now, looks like Daisy and Samus setting up Kitana for a double superplex right from the top rope. That's gotta hurt. Mileena starting to get a little frantic. Russian leg sweep, courtesy of Daisy. Kitana knew exactly where she was, and now she makes the tag to Mileena. Daisy comes through with a chop. Mileena with a hard drop kick right in the corner. Mileena drapes Daisy on the third rope. Oh, Daisy comes through with a kick to the solar plexus and a Russian leg sweep once again. Daisy, she's in the wrong side of town currently, and she knows it. That's why she's dragging Mileena's carcass. Oh, and Samus, Daisy, I believe, was trying to go for a powerbomb, but she made a rookie mistake in taking too much time, and Mileena capitalizes. Mileena, hard flying kick. Daisy going to the outside to recuperate. So far, the balls are in Mileena and Kitana's court. I know it's odd to use that analogy, considering it's ladies involved. Daisy rattles Mileena on the outside, but I don't think these people want to see this match end at a count out. And Daisy goes high risk! Massive drop kick just in time. And now she makes the tag to Samus. And now Samus, double underhook suplex pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Kitana is begging for Mileena to make a tag. Samus picking up Mileena's carcass with a powerbomb. Samus is making sure that Mileena stays far apart from her partner Kitana. Mileena comes right back. Now she's going high risk. Moonsault! And there's the Rolling Thunder. She just clipped Samus right there. And now Mileena getting ready, I believe, to make a tag.
That was the move that beat the Super Smash Sisters.
There it is. Will it do it again? 1, 2. Daisy saved her partner from almost certain death. And now it's Bedlam currently in that ring. Referee Jordan Peterson is demanding that Mileena go back to her post. And now we got the two legal ladies in there, Kitana and Samus. Samus makes the tag to Daisy. How close was it, Mark, for Kitana and Mileena possibly becoming the new women's tag team champions when they nailed that maneuver?
Well, I'm sure Daisy remembered that was the move that put them away in that tournament match.
Now, Daisy hanging Kitana in the dreaded Tree of Woe. Inviting the crowd of Jacksonville in for this one, and a drop kick. Daisy just cornering Kitana. Daisy with a running bulldog. Oh, Kitana looks like she was playing possum and landed a Hurricane Rana. Mileena has now been tagged in. Irish whip in the corner. Drop kick. But Daisy didn't seem fazed by it. Now Daisy with the Joy Breaker. That's what finished off Sonya Blade. Daisy, she feels like victory is near. And there's the Sarasaland DDT. This could be it. Here's the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and Kitana just stopped it in the nick of time. The match continues.
Did Daisy just accidentally hit Samus?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was accidental, and Daisy is coming in to check up on her tag team partner.
And you're foolishly giving Mileena the chance to tag out.
And now Kitana now focusing on the knee of Daisy. Daisy comes through with a jaw breaker and a swinging neck breaker. Kitana with a dropkick sends Daisy to the outside. And now Kitana either showing off or trying to get some accolades from the crowd here in Jacksonville. Oh, Kitana. Massive kick. But Daisy shows some quickness of her own. And now Kitana really working on the armbar. Mileena looks like she's a bit winded. She looks a bit tired. after that Sarasaland DDT. Kitana wrenching on the back of Daisy. Oh, Kitana, I guess, tried to go for a bear hug, but Daisy stopped it. And there's the tag to Samus. And Samus comes right through. Oh, Kitana just raked her face. Tried to go for a kick, but she missed the spot. And now, Samus with a flurry of kicks. Did she go for a moonsault right there? Nonetheless, she landed on her feet. And there's a Dominator. But Kitana just tripped up Samus's legs. Kitana tried to follow through with an elbow, I guess, but Samus stopped her. Now Samus picking up Kitana's weight. And sit down powerbomb again. Here's the pin. 1, 2. Not even a 2. And Mileena just dropkicked Daisy. Samus with a hard shot. Kitana goes to the outside. Samus going high risk here. She's going to try to hit Kitana with a move. And oh! Jesus Christ, superstar! Samus just landed awkwardly on her feet there. Her ankle or her lower calf must be hurt from that dive.
Okay, I'm confidently saying now that this is it.
It might be if Kitana can throw Samus back in the ring for the kill. Daisy's on the outside.
I mean, you know the old saying, you can't win an ass-kicking contest with just one leg.
But needless to say, that's not stopping Samus. She's not saying quit. And now she tags in Daisy. And it looks like the final smash is coming right here. There it is. Down on Kitana. Daisy spears Mileena. And here's the pin. 1, 2. No! That close. That damn close. What has Daisy got to be thinking now? There's a Hurricane Rana.
Both these teams want those titles so badly.
And Kitana just barely makes a tag to Mileena. And now... Oh, I thought Daisy was going to go for the Sarasaland DDT. Yes, she is. And here's a pin. 1, 2. No! Again!
Mileena may not have been kidding when she said last Battlefront that they'll die before letting the Super Smash Sisters win.
Mileena hanging in there even though Kitana is nowhere to be found. Mileena tried to go for a sweeping kick, but Samus stopped her. Another eye rake in the face. Samus may still have a bad wheel. And now Kitana makes her return to the ring.
She couldn't lift Mileena.
And Mileena comes through with a DDT, now stomping on her face. I mean, if I were Mileena, wouldn't I go for the pin right now?
If I were Mileena, I'd keep going for that leg.
And now Mileena, I think she's getting a little too full of herself currently. All that time she's doing posing and whatnot. Nonetheless, she continues to clip the bad knee of Samus. Samus with a drop kick.
No, she's not going to hit this with a bad leg.
And there's a screw attack. This could be it. 1, 2. Yes! New Women's Tag Team Champions.
The winners of this bout and new Women's Tag Team Champions, the Super Smash Sisters.
I don't believe it. She got it done with one leg.
Samus, we all thought it might have been over after she landed that dive on the outside and got a bad knee, but she never said quit. She never said die. And now, Samus and Daisy are awarded history here. They are the very first ever Women's Tag Team Champions. But of course, there will be many more challengers for them to come. Coming up next, folks, this one's personal. This is for the Universal Championship, as we will see Nazareth put his title on the line against his former partner and confidant, the Invisible Man.
2 titles have changed hands here tonight so far. And you know what, RJ?
What?
Here comes the third.
I don't know. Nazareth is a tough opponent to beat. And if Invisible Man thinks he's going to weasel his way into the title, he's got another thing coming.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the TWA Universal Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Invisible Man!
He's got my vote for entrance of the night.
Well, Telethon has always been known for pageantry and theatrics. Needless to say, Invisible Man is really playing up to the theme. Invisible Man has had quite the history at Telethon. He won the TWA World's Heavyweight Championship from Chuck Norris at Telethon V. And he hopes to make another first if he should win the Universal title here tonight for the first time.
His opponent, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the TWA Universal Champion, Nazareth.
What an egomaniac he is.
And the Invisible Man is not?
Well, he was the one who kindly offered his services to Nazareth before we went off the air. And in almost a heartbeat, he's turned on him.
I do believe it's Invisible Man who has been lusting after Nazareth's title. There is only one man that he cares about, and that's the Invisible Man. That belt has quite a history. And here's the belt. And I dare say no one has had a greater history with the Universal title than Nazareth, because he was the first man to win that championship in a 50-man over-the-top rope battle royal. Now Invisible Man already starting off strong on the Universal Champion. Now this is going to be quite an unorthodox matchup, because you got the wrestling skill of Nazareth against the strategy, the savviness of the Invisible Man. Nazareth comes through with a suplex. So I think if Nazareth wants to retain that Universal title, he's got to make sure not to fall into any mind games or any psych outs by the Invisible Man.
Well, good luck with that, Nazareth.
Of course, Invisible Man was able to psych out a lot of performers in his time because the man was invisible. All you could see was his head. Nazareth just shoved Invisible Man down like a bad habit. But oh, Invisible Man just clipped Nazareth's knee. And Nazareth with a dive off the top rope. One. Nazareth was going to try to put Invisible Man away early, but to no avail. Nazareth, is he going to go for a powerbomb here? Or no, is he going to go for the vengeance? Oh, but Invisible Man got off. That was a big mistake by Nazareth. I would think with him being the Universal Champion and being in the Television Wrestling Association as long as he's been, that he would know not to make a mistake, especially with someone like the Invisible Man. And Nazareth with a hard spear. Now he's going to go high risk.
Good, maybe he'll bust his knee too.
Nazareth.
Oh! See?
Bad luck for the Universal Champion right there. But everybody knows that you cannot lose the championship on a countout. So Invisible Man, he's got to be aware of that. He needs to get Nazareth back in the ring if he wants to be the new Universal Champion. And Nazareth just throwing the Invisible Man right to the steel steps.
No disqualification? Okay.
I am surprised that referee Jordan Peterson allowed Nazareth to get away with that. But then again, even if he did, he would retain the Universal title. There's a hard kick right to Invisible Man. He lands his face on the Spanish announce table. The referee, I do believe, started his count all over again, but now he throws Invisible Man back in the ring. So far, Nazareth, the Universal Champion, is in the driver's seat. Invisible Man had a good advantage early on, but now Nazareth, with his skill...
Nice dive, Nazareth.
Nonetheless, he got back up pretty quick. But no, Invisible Man finally catches Nazareth with a bulldog. Irish whip to the corner. And now, wait a minute, Nazareth turns the tables on the Invisible Man. Oh, there's a knee. Invisible Man, massive drop kick on the top rope. And there's a modified version of the Stinger Splash. But Nazareth quickly gets back up on his feet. But now I think Invisible Man has suckered Nazareth into playing his game. And here's the pin. 1, 2, no! But that was pretty close, though.
Yes, let's put him away, Invisible Man.
And there it is, the Hollow Slam. He defeated Chuck Norris to win the TWA title with that very move. Is he going to win the Universal title with this maneuver?
Ladies and gentlemen, the new Universal Champion, the Invisible...
Spoke too soon, Adams.
Shut up.
Nazareth flying kick. And massive clothesline. Oh! That dreaded move that he pulls out every time. And Nazareth motioning to the crowd in Jacksonville that it's time for the vengeance. Or is he? Invisible Man got out of that one pretty quick. There's a scoop slam. And an elbow drop.
Okay, this one's gotta be it.
But oh, Nazareth looks like he suckered Invisible Man in, thinking that he was going to be put away. And now here it is. Here comes the vengeance.
He can kick out.
And now,
What happened?
lights went out and... Oh boy. We all thought he was dead. It's the Stalker!
What happened to the Invisible Man?
The Stalker is here! And he goes immediately for Nazareth! And it looks like we got a disqualification here. Nazareth is still the Universal Champion. Massive choke slam from hell. And he disappeared. The Phenom, the Stalker, has made his Television Wrestling Association return, and he's back for revenge.
But what happened to the Invisible Man? He was lying there, and then all of a sudden the Stalker was lying in the same spot where he was.
Well, your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea where he is. Coming up next, folks, the Women's Championship will be decided as Santina, I have reason to believe, will face her toughest challenge yet. She puts the women's title on the line against Wonder Woman. Now, this match means everything to both girls. It means everything to Wonder Woman as she wants to win the women's title for the first time, and it means everything to Santina because she wants validation. She wants to prove to her peers and to the fans out there that she deserves to be Women's Champion.
This is it, sweetie. Your big telethon moment.
Yeah, it is.
Huggies?
That's okay. You just promise me you won't get involved?
You seem tense. You want a quick massage?
Barbie?
Yes, I promise.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the TWA Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from the Masira, weighing in at 148 pounds, Wonder Woman!
She was one of the original women to debut in the TWA. But it's hard to believe that as powerful as she is, and for as long as she's been here, she's never been women's champion.
To win the Women's Championship for the first time, especially on the grand stage of Telethon, would mean everything to this young woman.
And her opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 108 pounds, she is the TWA Women's Champion, Santina!
Like in several other arenas, Santina's getting a mixed reaction here.
Not saying that anybody's forced to like her, but if she can win this match on her own merit, you would have to respect her for that. And here's the bell. Now, once again, obviously the challenger, Wonder Woman, is going to have wrestling skill as an advantage over the women's champion, Santina. However, Santina's got youth on her side, and she's got spunk. She knows what it's all about. And Santina told Barbie in no certain terms for her not to interfere in this matchup. Wonder Woman with a rib breaker. Wonder Woman's obviously got more muscle and size over the women's champion. I mean, what kind of intense workouts must Wonder Woman do? And now Santina aiming to really wrench the spine there. And now Santina cranking on the arm. Santina, hard drop kick. And Wonder Woman with a massive clothesline. There's a snapmare. Now Wonder Woman wrenching the spine of Santina. And of course, with the leg work Wonder Woman has done, it's got to be bringing some pain to Santina's spine. Massive Hurricane Rana by Santina.
Santina needs to keep using her quickness. She doesn't have anything else. Oh wait, she does have Barbie.
Santina better make sure that Wonder Woman doesn't get on her power game. Because like I said, Wonder Woman has bolstered her upper body, not to mention her lower body. Looks quite muscular, and that clothesline nearly decapitated the women's champion, Santina. We've had a clean matchup so far. Here's the pin. 1. No. Santina still showing some fight. Wonder Woman's got to be thinking about her strategy right now. And there's the armbar. Wonder Woman is looking to get Santina to submit. But Santina says no. Santina tried to drop kick, but it missed the mark.
What is with everybody? This is the biggest show of the year. You can't be botching like this all the time.
Well, it's nerves, Adams. A lot of these wrestlers want to make a huge impression on the grand stage of Telethon, and you're bound to make a few gaffes once in a while. And now Santina. She wants to prove to the world that she deserves to be women's champion. If this ends in a countout, I don't think that will do Santina any favors. After all, Samus got counted out in the women's title match against Santina at the Royal Rumble. And then Santina ended up getting disqualified in her women's title match with Katniss Everdeen at the February pay-per-view. And of course, the one connection to both of those matches was Barbie. Santina with a massive drop kick. And looks like she's going for the twerk salt. Lands the mark. And now Santina motioning to the crowd that it's time for the winner's nap. Is Wonder Woman going to go down here? She's locking it in. But how strong is Wonder Woman? Will she be able to power out of it?
That didn't take long.
Wonder Woman just powered out of Santina's winner's nap. The women's champion has got to be frantic right now. And now Wonder Woman is back on the offensive. And here comes a flurry of clotheslines. And now Wonder Woman sends Santina to the other side. And back again. Hard forearm. And there's a backbreaker. Now Wonder Woman going high risk here. It looks like she's going for the go around. Motioning for Santina to get up. There's a go around. And oh! Santina just scouted it well with a powerbomb. 1, 2. Not close.
I'm surprised she was able to pick her up in midair like that.
Santina was able to pick Wonder Woman up for that powerbomb, but how much does the women's champion have left in the gas tank? 1, 2. Very close. Wonder Woman complaining about the count. And there's the Amazonian splash.
You gotta think either the lasso of truth or the showstopper is coming up soon.
But But Santina is not going to allow Wonder Woman to get to that point. Santina scouting Wonder Woman in the corner. Oh, tried to go for a drop kick, but Wonder Woman suckered Santina in. And here comes the lasso of truth. It almost looks like a version of the winner's nap herself, but nonetheless, is this going to be it?
Rope's right behind you, you know.
Wonder Woman really pouring it on. Oh, wait a minute. Santina just elbowed Wonder Woman to get herself free. We thought Santina had the match won at first with the winner's nap, but Wonder Woman powered out of it. But looks like Santina got her revenge when Wonder Woman tried to hit the lasso of truth. And Santina powered out of that herself. Now the women's champion is feeling it. Now Wonder Woman suplexes Santina back in the ring the hard way. But Santina gets back up on her feet pretty quickly. And Santina putting a few knots in Wonder Woman's forehead. The women's champion is currently in the driver's seat. Flurry of forearms. There's a tackle. And an elbow splash. And a drop kick. Well, it looks like she's going for the torque salt again. Once again, lands the mark. Now Santina getting a little dirty there. And now she's wrenching the spine of Wonder Woman. But now Wonder Woman is coming right back. And a hard kick. Wonder Woman going for the pinfall. 1, 2. No. Very close, though. Very close. Using another sweep to the corner. And a bulldog using the third rope. Wonder Woman comes back with a hard clothesline, decapitating Santina. Now Wonder Woman going high risk. Oh, it's the go-around! Lands it right on Santina. Is she going to go for the lasso of truth once again? Oh, but there's the showstopper. Here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. New women's champion.
Winner of this bout and new TWA Women's Champion, Wonder Woman.
A fantastic victory for Wonder Woman. She wins the Women's Championship for the first time in her career.
she crying?
Santina doesn't have anything to be ashamed about. She put up the best fight that she could. No interference from Barbie. And Santina just walking up the ramp. Wait a minute, I can't really make out what this is here. Wearing Justin Boner's sweatshirt?
That was Elvira, wasn't it?
It was Elvira. Santina loses the women's title, and to make matters worse, Elvira comes out with Justin Boner's sweatshirt. Are they having an affair?
Well, she didn't have much else on.
Oh man, things have got to be really going bad for that young woman. Coming up next, folks, the Primetime Championship will be decided as Karis looks to not only end the winning streak of the undefeated German giant Gigant, but also win the Primetime title for the first time in his career.
You know, I hate this quote, but I just can't help but saying it here. This truly is the irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
Gigant hopes to add another victim to his streak.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the TWA Primetime Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Egypt, weighing in at 258 pounds, Karis.
He's not alone.
We saw Invisible Man go over the top with his theatrics. Looks like Karis is looking to outdo him. Looks like he brought with him Cleopatra and a servant. Karis has, of course, had history of winning titles at Telethon. He beat Bane and John McClane in a triple threat match to win the Universal title. But he's going for a different championship this time. And he's going up against an opponent that is unlike any other monster he has faced.
I gave the Invisible Man entrance of the night. I give Karis entrance music of the night.
And his opponent from Munich, Germany, weighing in at 365 pounds, he is the TWA Primetime Champion, Gigant.
19-0. this German giant clearly stands. He can go for the big 2-0. Should he beat Karas?
Gigant has had a fairly easy time during this streak. Most of his opponents have been either jobbers or lower mid-carders. But now, for the first time in his TWA career, he's facing someone almost as big as he is.
And of course, Karas wasted no time getting into Gigant's face a couple of battlefronts ago. And of course, on the last battlefront, before we got to Telethon, Karas faced Frankenstein in a one-on-one match, and Gigant wasted no time in going after his opponent. Gigant and Karas ended up scrapping all the way to the back.
Looks like those servants are here to stay.
And here's the bell. Of course, those servants can't help Karas too much. Otherwise, Karas will never get his hands on the Primetime title. Of course, the challenger is starting off strong, but the German giant comes right back. This is Gigant's second telethon, I believe.
Yes, it is. At Telethon VI, he was in the first match of the night. Now he's really moved up this year as he's in the second last match.
He, of course, defeated the immovable Bulk Hogan in spectacular fashion, not only dominating him, but ripping his hair out of the Bulkster's scalp. Of course, I wonder if Gigant, the Teutonic Tower of Terror, is going to try to rip the bandages from the decaying Karas. Irish whip to the corner. Gigant tried to go for a pin, but not even a 1 count. Now Gigant. Oh, I thought he was going to powerbomb him, but instead he drops Karas' face on the turnbuckle for Snake Eyes, and there's a sit-down powerbomb. Massive headbutt. Karas comes right back. Karas just continuing to stomp a mud hole in Gigant's cranium. Now he's cranking on the skull, cranking on the neck.
Both these two have very similar wrestling styles, but Gigant does have the speed advantage, and he really needs to use it here.
And of course, one of the things that people tend to forget is that Gigant wins his matches fairly quickly. So if Karas wants to have any chance of winning the Primetime title and ending the German Giant's undefeated streak, he's got to prolong the match. Which is not going to be easy considering he's a decaying corpse. think he stays in a coffin to keep himself preserved. And here's a pin. 1, 2. Karis gets the shoulder up. The Primetime Champion right now in the driver's seat. But all it takes is one mistake. Tarzan, of course, learned this the hard way earlier tonight when he lost the Blockbuster Championship to Bane. Karis with a hard shot. Massive clothesline. Karis is quite the scrapper. Hard slap. And there's a backbreaker. Karis' servants cheering their master on. Now Gigant, he's got to be aware he's in the wrong side of town right here. Now Karis looking to do a little more damage. But the Teutonic Tower of Terror is coming right back. And a powerbomb on the side of the ring. And again for good measure. Gigant was just one man short of winning the Royal Rumble earlier this year. But needless to say, that hasn't crushed his spirit.
And who knows, someday maybe Gigant will meet Frankenstein for the TWA title.
And Karis just threw Gigant with a hard scoop slam to the outside of the ring.
As I was saying, he may meet Frankenstein for the TWA title soon, as we saw them briefly exchange looks last Battlefront.
And now Karis working over the leg of the German giant. It might not be Frankenstein, though, who ends up champion at the end of the night. Could be Mario. Karis really trying to do whatever damage he can to Gigant on the outside. That way, any work on him that's done in the ring is much easier. Oh, Gigant comes back with a jaw jacker. And those two know better than to get in Gigant's way. And now Gigant coming through with a flurry of clotheslines. Irish whip to the corner. And a butt bump. And he tackles him.
Uh-oh. You know what that... Oh, wait a minute.
We all thought that was going to lead to the consequence. But he decided to go for the pin instead. Very close, though. Is he zeroing in for the consequence right now? And hoisting the weight of Karis. Down he goes. Pinfall. 1, 2. Oh!
What? No, but nobody's ever done that. Nobody's ever kicked out of the consequence.
But Karis just did. And the German Giant cannot believe it himself. Karis is still in the fight. And here comes the Thoth Piledriver. I do believe that's how he won the Universal title at Telethon V. 1, 2. No! That was very close, though. Karis was just 2 7/8 away from becoming the Primetime Champion. And why did Karis knock down referee Jordan Peterson for? He could risk being disqualified. But you got with a hard boot. Looks like the referee, he's decided to let this one slide and let the match continue. And now Gigant returning the favor to Karis after he used the outside for his tactics earlier. Karis hoisting up the body weight of Gigant. And now Karis really gripping the throat. Now Gigant, is he going to go high risk here? What's he going to do to Karis? Is it fall away slam from the top rope? That's got to be it. 1, 2. No! Gigant with all that power, all that strength, and all that height from the top rope, yet he still can't put Karis away. Now what's Gigant going to do here? Oh! I do believe that was the scooplex that he used. Gigant is really dishing out the punishment to the challenger Karis. But this decaying mummy has proven to be quite resilient. There's an elbow. He tried to go for a clothesline, but Gigant tackles him. Gigant, with a flurry of clotheslines, tries to go for a butt bump again, but Karis scouted it this time. And now Karis really cranking that knee into the throat of Gigant.
This is so far the longest match that Gigant has ever had, and it looks like the fatigue might be showing.
Who's the pin? 1, 2. No. Karis is doing his best to prolong the match, really catching the German Giant off guard. There's an uppercut. Karis with hammer-like fists. One headbutt. And Gigant, lifting his body weight to go for a drop kick, got Karis on the knees. Now Karis wrenching the spine. If there is a spine left in Karis. And I mean that from a metaphorical perspective. But oh! Karis, massive choke slam!
And it looks like he's getting ready for the throat vice.
Here comes the throat vice. This could end. Oh! No! Gigant breaks away with an elbow. Gigant, hard shot. No, wait a minute. No way. Gigant, suplex, using his feet from the second rope, just planted Karis. 1, 2, no!
He's kicked out of a consequence. He's kicked out of a follow-away slam from the top rope, and he kicked out of that. What's Gigant got to do to stop him?
This match, without a doubt, has tested the mettle of the German giant Gigant. Massive clothesline, goes to the outside.
You gotta give credit to those servants. They haven't gotten involved once in this match.
Well, not yet, anyways. Gigant comes back in. And now Gigant picking up Karis' body weight for a massive inverted DDT. Another suplex. Karis comes through with a belly-to-belly. Here's the pin. 1, 2, no!
It might take an army with tanks and planes and battleships to take down these two.
Now, what's Gigant gonna do? Hard fist. Karis looking like he's spent as well. Now, Gigant, what's he going to do here? Punches and kicks. Here's a punch to the gut. Karis going to the outside. Gigant. Looked like his eyes were glazed like donuts. Gigant once again with an inverted DDT. And now there's the reverse DDT. He's got to be thinking of the consequence once again this time around.
But will it work this time?
Who knows? Trying to lift him up right here. And, oh, there it is. Consequence for the second time. Here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. Gigant is 20-0.
The winner of this bout, and still Primetime Champion, Gigant.
His toughest match, his toughest title defense to date. Gigant successfully retains against Karis, but it wasn't easy.
Let that be a message to everyone else in the 20th Century Fox division. If Karis couldn't take the Primetime title from Gigant, I don't think anybody else in that division will.
Well, folks, this is it. This is what our business is all about. Those two men in that ring. The main event. Frankenstein defending his TWA Championship against Super Mario. Win, lose, or draw, Super Mario has sworn up and down that this will be his last match with the Television Wrestling Association. And I'm sure Frankenstein would love to send Mario into retirement, but not in the way that Mario would anticipate. Butterflies have got to be going through Mario's stomach right now.
The following contest is our main event, scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Television Wrestling Association Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, being accompanied to the ring by Chuck Norris from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 224 pounds, Super Mario!
Mario coming out in full Odyssey gear. Emotions running through that man.
And his opponent, being accompanied to the ring by Victor Frankenstein from Germany, weighing in at 300 pounds. He is the Television Wrestling Association Champion, Frankenstein's Monster!
Frankenstein not only defeated Chuck Norris to win the TWA title at the Royal Rumble, but he put him on the shelf as well. And that leads to Chuck Norris being here tonight in Mario's corner. This is what our business is all about. It's about that big gold belt, the TWA Championship. It's all about being in the main event of a telethon. It's about etching your name on that great belt and taking one giant step towards immortality. And here's the bell. And Mario daring Frankenstein to bring it. It'll be the aerial tactics of Mario against the brute strength and power of Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein, the first ever Triple Crown winner, winning the TWA Championship, Universal Championship, and the tag team titles within the course of his career.
But he's in there with an equally highly decorated superstar.
Super Mario has won multiple titles, not to mention being a two-time TWA World Champion. And he would love to close the chapter to his TWA career by winning the championship for a third time. And Frankenstein tried to go for a suplex, but Mario kicks him in midair. And there's a drop kick. Mario starting off pretty good. Mario coming through with drop kicks. But oh, Frankenstein finally stopped him. Mario attempted a moonsault.
I guess he's nervous too.
Nonetheless, the TWA champion Frankenstein capitalizes. And now Mario going right for the knees. He's always done this before. And when you're in the ring with a giant like Frankenstein, you gotta go for the knees. And Mario tried to go for a splash, but Frankenstein anticipated it, and a massive scoop slam. Victor, of course, giving his creation orders. Mario has got to get Frankenstein good and tired. Prolonging the match would be in Mario's best interests if he wants to win the TWA title for the third time. And here's the pin. But I believe that was only a 1 count.
So, I don't know if you can help me clarify something, but if Mario wins and is going to retire like he claims, then what's going to happen with the title?
Well, I would assume maybe it's held up for vacancy. And now Frankenstein, massive choke slam from the top rope. And here's the pin. 1. Just a 1 count. Although, with that velocity where he landed the chokeslam, I would have thought it was a 2. Mario tried to go for a flying kick, but Frankenstein anticipated it. Hard fist. Mario goes to the outside. Chuck Norris checking on his buddy to see if he's okay. And you saw Chuck and Frankenstein glare at each other just a moment now. And looks like that was the opening that Mario needed. Frankenstein was preoccupied with Chuck Norris, and now Mario's back on the offensive. Frankenstein comes right back with a boot. Mario comes in with an uppercut. And he's able to pick up Frankenstein's body weight for a one-legged atomic drop, and he finally floors the monster. Irish whip. Massive drop kick. That seems to be Mario's strength, the drop kicks. But Frankenstein's biggest strength comes in the form of those fists. If Frankenstein lands that brain chop, it's lights out. Mario flying like he never could with a Hurricane Rana. Here's the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Mario is probably rethinking his strategy right now, because Frankenstein is still long way from being defeated. And there's the Super Mario knockout! Chuck Norris cheering like crazy, and Victor Frankenstein starting to get frantic for his charge. And here's the pin. 1, 2, no! That might have been 3, but referee Jordan Peterson was caught up with Victor Frankenstein. Mario tries to go for another pin, but it's too little too late. But Mario is not losing confidence. He cannot afford to lose confidence. Here's the pin. 1. Just a 1 count. Frankenstein grabbing Mario by the neck and... Here's the pin. 1. Just a 1 count. Looks like Mario's showing great resilience, and Frankenstein cannot figure him out either. Frankenstein not only put Chuck Norris on the shelf, he also put the Incredible Hulk on the shelf. Mario, Irish whip. Mario's anticipating victory here, and Victor Frankenstein trying to stick his nose where it doesn't belong. What is he doing here?
Really got Mario's attention.
And looks like he got Chuck Norris's attention. Chuck Norris going after Victor Frankenstein, those hard fists. And referee Jordan Peterson is ordering both Victor Frankenstein and Chuck Norris to retreat to the back. Well, Chuck is leaving, and now Victor must leave. But, oh, Frankenstein just caught Mario off guard amidst all the hoopla. Hard kick, and Mario goes right to the outside. And now, what's Frankenstein going to do here? Is he planning to finish Mario off like he did to Chuck Norris at the Royal Rumble?
Yes, he is. He's done this 2 times in the past 3 months.
But, oh, wait a minute. Mario, I thought he... came back up, but no. Of course, Frankenstein doesn't give a damn. He retains the TWA title no matter what, even if he does get disqualified. Wait a minute, Mario! Coming right back. Wait a minute, what's Mario doing here? I mean, Mario, think about what you're doing. I know you want to make an impact, but the TWA title's on the line here. Jesus Christ, superstar! Mario just landed Frankenstein right in the Spanish announce table. The crowd in Jacksonville's going wild. Got him back in the ring, and here's the pin. 1, 2, no! I thought that was it. The two are trading chops now. But oh, Frankenstein with a brain chop out of nowhere. And here's the pin. 1, 2, no! Mario is still alive. Frankenstein goes for the pin again. 1. Just a 1 count this time. The monster's now getting frantic, especially that he no longer has Victor Frankenstein at ringside. He's been sent to the back. The TWA champion is now going to have to get on a bike and ride on his own. Mario with a kick. And there's another Hurricane Rana. Mario getting the crowd into it, landing those punches on Frankenstein's forehead. But oh, he just knocked Mario down. Frankenstein with a hard jab. There's another one. Mario has taken a lot of punishment, and for that matter, so has the TWA champion Frankenstein. And here's the pin. But Mario used the ropes to escape that one. Punch, chop. Mario, really confident here. Is this going to be the Super Mario knockout? How did he lift Frankenstein's body weight like that? And Mario tried a frog splash, but Frankenstein got out of the way. And now Frankenstein, with his 300-plus pound frame, steps on the chest. He had to have really compressed Mario's ribs on that one. Frankenstein being dominant thus far, cranking on the neck of Mario. Mario comes back with a jaw jacker. There's an elbow. But it's very tough to knock a monster like Frankenstein down on the canvas. And now Mario doing the wise thing, going for the legs. Because once you clip the legs of a giant like Frankenstein, it's very tough for him to land a brain chop. There's a one-legged atomic drop, and he floors him again. Wait a minute. Frankenstein just caught Mario and just tossed him right into the turnbuckle. Things looking dreary for Mario right now. Frankenstein with his frame once again compressing Mario's ribs as he was stuck in the corner. Mario coming through with those kicks. Mario getting the Everbank Field crowd into this match. And now Mario lands the moonsault this time. Here's the pin. 1. Still only a 1 count. Frankenstein once again with a headbutt.
The fatigue has got to be settling in with these two.
Mario tried to go high risk, but Frankenstein scouted him. And oh, I thought Frankenstein was going to go for a submission right there. Frankenstein with a hard power slam. Here's the pin again. Mario uses his feet on the ropes to escape that pin. Frankenstein just pouring it on, bringing the pain. But Mario, this match means everything to him. Frankenstein with a hard chop right to the chest. Mario's ribs got to be really compressed at this moment. Shot and a drop kick. And now Mario gonna go high risk again, and finally lands on him. Body dive, and a bulldog. Mario senses it. He knows he's just 1 knockout away from winning the TWA Championship for the 3rd time. Oh, gorilla press slam, okay. Mario daring the TWA champion to get up. And the brain chop just from the top rope. Here's the pin. 1, 2. Oh! And Mario once again uses the ropes to save himself from certain doom. Uh-oh. And Frankenstein just knocked out referee Jordan Peterson. He's really getting desperate now. Now it's chaos. We have no referee. Now Frankenstein got the steel steps. But Mario wrests it away from him. And here comes the kicks from the side. Finally lands a kick to the face. And now Mario picking up Frankenstein's body weight for the tilt-a-whirl slam.
He's spinning him around like he's Bowser.
Mario is getting ready here. Wait a minute, I think I see Chuck Norris coming back. And now Super Mario knockout! Now, what's Chuck doing? Norris, what? What the? What is Chuck Norris doing? Frankenstein on his feet. I cannot believe Chuck Norris just betrayed Mario. There's a brain chop and a pin. 1, 2, 3. Frankenstein retains the title.
The winner of this bout, and still TWA Heavyweight Champion, Frankenstein.
I'm just in total shock.
I don't understand.
Why would Chuck Norris attack Mario? He cost him the TWA Championship. He cost Mario his moment. In spite of the ending, folks, we hope you enjoyed Telethon VII. Follow us on Instagram. Hit that like button down below. Comment as you see fit. Hopefully we'll get some answers. Thanks for joining us, everybody. RJ Peckham and Mark Adams signing off.